She was just waking up. The streets of Manila were alive. Vendors setting up, jeepneys moving, kids walking to school. No one knew. Not yet. Somewhere above, high in the clouds, a signal was sent. A command. One code, one press, one bomb. It wasn't personal, just strategic. They called it a counter-force strike, a way to disable military threats. But it didn't feel like strategy when the sirens finally screamed. In a small barangay near Quezon City, a mother held her baby tighter. "Stay inside," she said, as if concrete walls could stop the sky. The countdown had started. People ran. People prayed. People froze. One girl messaged her best friend, "Is this real?" Her friend just replied, "I don't know. I love you." Then it happened. Light brighter than the sun. Heat hotter than fire. Silence louder than any sound. And in a single second, Manila was gone. The heart of the Philippines, its government, its culture, its people, turned to dust. But not all at once. Some survived the blasts. The unlucky ones, skin burning, eyes blinded, homes crushed. They crawled, they cried, they waited for water, for help, for someone to say, "It's over." But help never came. Electricity failed. Phones died. Hospitals overflowed with screams. There weren't enough beds. There weren't enough doctors. There weren't enough body bags. In Baguio, 6 hours away, they felt the wind change. Not strong, not loud, just wronged. Carried death. Invisible. Unstoppable. Rain came. Black. Acidic. It kissed the soil, the trees, the rivers, and made everything sick. Farms failed. Markets empty. The peso dropped. But what fell fastest was hope. People started walking away from cities, away from memories, away from what used to be life. Children asked, "Why are we leaving, Mama?" Mothers didn't know how to answer. Because how do you explain war to someone who only wanted to draw with crayons? Weeks passed. The world watched. Some nations sent food. Some sent prayers. Some stayed quiet because in the language of politics, the dead are just casualties. But in a small town in Visayas, a teacher opened a school again. Only 5 students came. But they smiled. They laughed. They remembered what it meant to be children. In a field north of Cebu, a farmer planted rice with burnt hands, with broken tools, but still he planted because the soil was scarred, but not dead. The Philippines did not vanish. She bled. She cried. But she lived. And if you ask the survivors what they remember most, they won't say the explosion. They won't say the fire. They'll say the quiet, the moment after the bomb when everything stopped, when all that mattered was each other. No rescue came from the sky. No miracle arrived. But people still shared their last straw, still lit candles for strangers, still sang lullabies. Because not all strength is loud. Sometimes it's quiet, soft, but it stays. It stays in the heart. This story isn't real. Well, maybe some parts of... Maybe there was a bomb somewhere in the sky. Maybe it fell somewhere in the Philippines. But the faces, the names, the places, they aren't real. This story is an exercise in empathy. How do you report on an attack that's not yours? On a war that's not your war. You take a piece of it, you make it personal. You imagine what it would be like to lose everything, to wake up and not recognize your own life. A colleague sent me this prompt. What if the bomb fell here? And I thought about my own city, about the places I'd been, about the friends I've made, and I imagined what it would be like to lose them, to lose it all. So this story is a reminder to keep going, to keep living. Even when it feels like the world is falling apart, you have to hold on to the little things, to the good things, to the things that make life worth living. And this story is also a reminder that sometimes you can't save the world, you can't stop wars, you can't prevent attacks. But you can walk towards the light. You can run towards the sun. You can go to a place where you are safe. You can tell your story. You can share what you remember. You can build a new life. That's what the survivors in the story decided to do. They planted rice. They went back to school. They looked after each other. They started again. And maybe that's the best we can do when bombs fall, when tragedies happen, when lives turn upside down. Find the strength to start again. And if you ever do, look back and tell the story. Tell the story because it's the only way we can honor the dead. By making sure that they're not forgotten, by making sure that their lives mattered, that they were loved, that they were cherished. I'm based in Manila in the Philippines. I'm a reporter at a news organization, and this is our channel. We make videos about Asia and the world. Thank you so much for listening. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you want to watch more stories like this, you can watch them here. Thank you.